Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening or good night. I'm Heiler Aktivierung. I'm a healer, I'm a seer, I'm a multidimensional being, and of course I'm a starseed. I'm the admin of the Aktivierung group. And I have seen a post which is about rhesus negative, the blood groups, and I would love to talk about it a bit today. Just informations, just for you to think about it, just for you to research and Google. So I'm half Sri Lankan, I'm half German, half Sri Lankan, and all my family members have the blood group 0. When I was in school, we learned that of course there is 0. There are different blood groups and types, which is 0, 0 plus minus, rhesus factor, which is A plus minus, B plus minus, AB, and did you know that not all of the blood groups are compatible? That means some blood groups, I don't know which one now, I don't remember that. When they have a child, the child dies or the mother dies because the blood group is not compatible with what the child's blood group is. That's very interesting, right? According to when people say, oh, some blood types are connected to alien blood races, like blood groups. And I'm thinking, oh, okay, that's very interesting. So it's called the blood anomaly. So the baby gets rejected, even inside the womb. Nature works, right? So this is just one part. And then, did you know that when you have 0 plus, that when you do blood transfusion and someone has an operation, you can use it for many blood groups, but not for all. But if you have 0 minus, I call it minus, 0 rhesus, that means you can mix it with all blood groups. Isn't that interesting? So, but 0 minus is very rare. It's not many people don't have that. There is one tribe in Portugal which they say they speak their own language and their ancestors from Atlantis, and their tribe has 0 minus. It's very rare. Again, I'm saying that. And in Asia, it's very normal, like me, I have O plus, that we have a lot of O plus in Asia. And AB, BA, it's more in Europe and other parts of the world. And did you know that when you have O plus, that you have mostly lactose intolerant? Like you cannot digest lactose, that's like dairy products. I cannot. Mostly in my family we cannot. And there's something called a blood diet. And I did that because I don't have any allergies, but I noticed when I eat certain things or I drink certain things, I just don't feel comfortable, I don't feel good. And then I went through those. I don't like diets. I'm not a fan of diets, not at all, because you're unique. You need to start listening to your body, and your body will tell you what you need and not. So they say if you're O plus, you can eat meat. It's very good for you, and lentils and stuff is not so good, and white bread and lactose is not good. So I started following. I don't like meat, I don't like fish, but I did notice when I used to eat meat, it would digest very easily. Hi Piotr, hi Sarah, hi Teresa. So I just thought, wow, it's so amazing how blood can just change everything. In Spanish, it's called sangria. It's like the blood, the life, the source. Without blood, we are not alive, right? And blood has a unique frequency. So talking about blood transfusion, I'm not a fan of it. Why? Because I know my blood is my life source. I don't want anyone else to have my blood in their veins, nor do I want to have their blood in my veins. Why? I don't want their frequencies and their energy patterns within me. Yeah, maybe you can say, oh, I'm wrong, or why, if someone needs help, you should do it. But I'm saying, no, I don't want it, because I'm prepared to die today if I have to die, because I told all the people I love them, which I need to tell them, they know. I'm living my life to the fullest so that I just can go anytime I want, and I'm okay with it. And it's not that when someone tells you, oh, you have cancer or this and that, that you start living because you know you're going to die. You should start living any day, so that when you have to die, and that's a part of life, that you're not having any sacrifices and you're feeling all upset. Yes, of course, if a family member dies, but again, it's a part of life. Be upset, be sad, but let them go, peacefully. Don't hold them back, because their soul is going to reincarnate anyways. Coming back to the blood. So, there is a religion called Zeugen Jehovah's, and they are not allowing blood transfusion, nor they're allowing organ transplantation. Did you know that when you have to sign certain papers that you don't support organ transplantation, in many parts of the countries all over the world, they're doing dealing for organs. Like, so you can live with one kidney. Did you know that? You don't need 2 kidneys. But many people donate kidneys because they get money for it. It's like a huge mafia. People get kidnapped, they lose 1 kidney, they get a lot of money for it. It's like drugs, okay? So, which is not okay. I don't support that. Because we have the technology, kind of cloning technology, that you can grow an organ which suits your body, which your body doesn't reject. Did you know when you have organ transplantation that you need to take medication, that your organ or your body doesn't reject someone else's organ if you need a heart or kidney or liver transplantation? Did you know that? That means your body knows something is foreign, something is not right. And have you heard of that when people get an organ transplantation done, that they feel different? They feel and see things from the other person who passed away? Even in the old Egyptian culture, they used to take out the organs to bind the soul, to trap them, not to be reincarnated and not so powerful if they reincarnated. Did you know that? So for me, I'm against it, but of course, if you're supporting it, please do. Coming back to the contracts. Did you know, like here in Paraguay, if you're applying for a residence visa, you have to sign in the end a certain paper that you're not willing to be a donator for organ transplantation. I didn't know that. Someone told me, and I was thinking, wow, I need to share that. Did you even know that there are certain settings in your phone and rules and regulations, if you don't sign a contract that you're not willing to donate organs, that you have to sign them or remove the check on your phone? There's some settings. Please check that. I cannot tell you because I don't remember where and what. So I was thinking, wow, that's crazy, because we own our body. Our body is ours. Coming back to the blood. So yes, they're saying, oh, Rhesus negative is an alien blood. Yes, maybe. I'm highly psychic. I'm not negative. I'm positive. But I know either my dad or my mom had O negative. All of us, we have O factor, the blood group. So please don't be special or not special if you have a rhesus factor or not. It doesn't matter. You are who you are. You're special for who you are. So don't worry about all those things. It's like a monkey is a monkey, a dog is a dog. And that's it, Don't make it more special than it is. We are all special. We all have different purposes. And none of us is worse or better than the other. So, again, the blood. So, donating blood, then I was thinking, I have many clients. I can see and read energies. I can unblock, release curses within seconds if I want to. It's by intention, and I work with the heart frequency. That's what I do. So I have many clients all over the world, and I spoke to some doctors and I said, hey, what about the blood transfusion and this and that? And my dad used to go and I didn't. I just said, I don't want it. I didn't know why. I just said, no, I don't want it. So this religion, Zeugen Jehovah's, they're against it, and I don't like them as the religion, but I think, wow, how come they're talking about those things, which is very interesting. So then they said, oh, wow, nowadays when you have an operation, you don't lose much blood. Yeah, maybe if you have an accident. But they always say all over the world, oh, you need to donate blood. And I'm thinking, where's all the blood going? Then I realized, wow, people are talking about adrenochrome, people talking about blood rituals or energy vampires or vampires in general which drink blood. Then I thought, hi Gina, hi Justin. So then I thought, oh wow, maybe those blood donations we are giving because people get money for it, again we're having some contract here, unspoken contract, maybe the blood goes to some elite cult which they use the blood for rituals, for some whatever, which I'm not willing and agreeing on supporting them with my blood. I don't want that. I stand for independence, I stand for love and freedom, and putting people onto their path, that they can walk their path even if it's different than mine. This is what I do when I do healing, right? So I just want you to think about all those factors, because if a person has to die, please let them die peacefully. Don't try. I have done palliative care like 3 years when people are in a dying process, and I've seen them suffering because they're scared to leave, and I've seen them family members being more upset about it than the person itself when they're happy to go and leave the body. Remember, the soul cannot die. The soul is free always, okay? So we reincarnate and we have a purpose. We are free. We chose to be here. And just make sure that you're happy and healthy and that you live your life every day. So talking about the blood group, maybe this is important for you. Maybe this is interesting for you. And maybe it did help you in a bit to understand what's going on in the world. So just think about it and see how it goes. Big hug and love and kisses. I do starseed activation online courses, and it's helping people to remember who they are and where they're from and where their starseed origin is. I do healing activation. I'm just having one in February now, where people remember their past lives being healers from Atlantis and Lemuria to activate their healing abilities. Please reach out to me. I do inner mastery online courses, which is about learning how to shift the timeline so that you can create your own life the way you want it. And it works. Kisses and hugs. Talk to you soon. Greetings from Paraguay.